Okay, let's look at the question. It's asking you to do a data analysis table, and it's given you the values, and you need to copy this table. Okay, now since I don't have the files, I just copy the table here below. Okay, so what it's asking you to do actually is to do a lookup so that when you fill the table with A or whatever category, it will immediately match up with the insurance rate data from this table without you typing it in. So if there's an A here, automatically 0.1 will show up. Okay, so to do this, you need to use the lookup formula, or in other words, it's called VLOOKUP. Okay, so I just copied the table over here. Okay, A, B, B, blah, 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 blah. And here is the category insurance part. Okay, now we need to do a VLOOKUP over here so that when it sees A, automatically 0.1 will show up, and so on and so forth. Okay, so that's a formula. So let's fill up the formula. So you click on equals and type letter V. Okay, and since that's what I recently used, it's going to show up there. If not, all the functions with V will show up. Okay, so click on VLOOKUP. Now, it will tell you which one you need. Okay, so it says lookup value. What is it saying? We need to look up the value of whatever category is assigned. In this case, we need to look up the value of category A, B, B, C, C, D, E, F. Okay, so I just click on the first one. We're looking for the value of A. And then the next part is saying you need to put a comma. Okay, and the next part is saying table array. Which table array are we looking at? This one, because we're looking at the category, and each category letter should match an insurance rate number. Okay, so we're looking at this table. Now, always click on the left side because that is your key field. Okay, so click on this and copy the whole table. Okay, so as you can see, it will show K2 to L7. Okay, comma. Now, next says column index number. So it's saying for category A, we need the insurance rate. Now look at your table over here. Which column is the insurance rate in? Is it in column 1 or column 2? Excellent. It's in column 2. So type in number 2. Okay? And the last one, it says range lookup. Okay? Now, we have to type in false. What does that mean? It means that if there is no exact match, it will not put a value. Because if you put true, then for A, it just says, okay, it means that it will put something close or similar to the value that you want. So for example, A and B are very similar because both of them have 0.1, 0.1, okay? Or if you look at everything, it's similar because everything has a 0 in the beginning, okay? So you have to put false. That means it has to be exactly the same as what the match for A is, okay? So, and then click enter, and there you see, okay? You have 0.1 for A. Now, all you need to do is to drag this down. Oh my God, there's a problem. How come it's only correct until the second one, but the third one shows a no value? Okay, now if you examine the formula, look over here, you will see that the first one shows K2 to L7. Okay, it shows this part. Okay, but as we go down, what happens? The next column says K3 to L8. So it's still going to show the correct value because K3 shows B. Okay, and L8 shows the corresponding value. But what happens in the next? It goes to K4, L9. So in other words, as you go down, if you notice over here, so does the value of the table. As you go down, it becomes K6, L11, K7, L12, and that's why there is no corresponding value because there is nothing in here. So how do you solve that problem? you have to lock the table. Okay, so how do you lock the table? So let me just get rid of all of this. So just go to edit and clear all. And let's fix the formula here. Okay, so we want to lock the value, okay, so that it will always stay from K2 to L7 all the way down. Okay, how do we do that? Okay, simply put a $sign before and after the letter. Okay, that's how you lock the value. Okay, so that means even if I go all the way down here, it will stay within the value of that table. Let's try. Cross your fingers. Okay, so now let me just copy it down. Et voila! Okay, so there you have it. That is what lookup means. Okay, it's not as difficult as you have. Just cool down and relax. Okay, so hope this helps and hope that you can do the rest of the test that you have on Monday. This is Mrs. Nass, your ex-ICT teacher, signing off. Bye-bye and good night.